here with Maria now. We're going to talk about downtown Findlay. It's just right behind us. It's really close, and I hear there's some great restaurants that I need to go check out for lunch when we're done, which is a good thing because my stomach's growling a little bit, as usual. Let's talk about that. Tell me what I can find in downtown Findlay. Let's start first with the restaurants.
Well, there's a variety of restaurants downtown. It just depends on what you're in the mood for. We have Asian restaurants, we have pubs, we have Italian restaurants, we have fast food style restaurants, we have delis, so we have a little bit of everything downtown, including some breakfast shops too.
I love it. And it's all got that kind of local flair. Mom and pop maybe is not the best way to describe it, but it's all that locally owned kind of feel, isn't it?
It is. You're absolutely right. And we're proud to say, with our local entrepreneurs in downtown, our restaurant scene is really hopping. And there's a lot of new concepts out there too. A lot of people joke and laugh because we are getting ready to open our third wine bar in downtown Findlay.
I see zero problem with that.
So we do have quite a variety, and it's really, we're creating an experience downtown. So people who come from, our county or surrounding counties really get a great taste of Findlay and have that experience.
I think it says a lot about the town. It says a lot about your town's growth and what your town is doing when your downtown is vibrant, because they do say that a vibrant downtown means that your whole city is doing really well.
Yes. And as many people have heard, Marathon is making quite a large investment on our downtown, which we're fortunate to have Marathon in downtown Findlay making this large investment and expanding their campus. And then we have our Performing Arts Center, which will be opening this December. So there's just a lot of growth and development, and with that comes the restaurants and the retail and the downtown living. So we're really fortunate to have that in Findlay.
That is really great. Let's talk a little bit about that downtown living. I think that's a really neat thing. Talk about what kind of downtown living is coming in.
So it's really interesting because many communities have left the downtowns and went to the suburbs.
Right.
Now there's this new focus in downtown Findlay, and what we're finding is the demand for downtown living going up. So a lot of these second, third floors of these old historic buildings are now becoming high-end lofts, and many of the people who rent lofts downtown, there's a wait list. I was working with a woman earlier this year, and she's on a wait list now for a downtown loft. So there's a big demand of that, and the great thing is we have a number of historical buildings that still are waiting for that second and third floor to be updated for lofts.
I think those are so cool. They look so neat with the exposed brick and the exposed, beams in them. They're really neat, that's for sure. So you mentioned a little bit about the stuff that Marathon's doing and what they've helped with downtown. Talk about some of those large-scale projects that are going on.
So currently, they just opened their parking garage down on Sandusky Street. They have 2 office buildings being constructed. One should be opening any day now, and then the other will be opening next year, and then a second parking garage. They also are introducing green space for their employees on the campus as well. So quite an extensive plan, and it's making a huge impact in our downtown and the landscape. I have never seen that many large cranes in our downtown before.
Let's also talk about some events. You guys have got some upcoming events going on downtown.
Yep, so one of the big ones is Oktoberfest, and it's a German-inspired event. We're going to have polka bands, a wooden dance floor, different contests, kids area, a Volkswagen car show, and even an Oktoberfest pageant. So the nice thing about this event is we're involving the whole family. So if you have children, bring them out for the kids area. And it's a fundraiser for our program. So we're trying to raise awareness and let people know about our program, as well as the German heritage in Hancock County.
Well, it's great too. It can bring people downtown that perhaps have not been down here in a little while, people that live here in the Findlay area, and they can see some of the great things that are going on downtown.
Absolutely.
When is Oktoberfest then?
September 26th from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and it's right on Main Street.
Easy to get to, then easy to see. What does it mean to be an Ohio Main Street community?
So earlier this year, we were recognized by Heritage Ohio by being the 23rd Ohio Main Street community. What that means is we follow Heritage Ohio, their 4-point methodology. Heritage Ohio is a statewide organization that works at revitalizing downtown areas. So we've been an affiliate in their program for a couple years now, and I got a lot of resources from there and thought, you know what, with the way our downtown's growing, let's apply. Let's see if we can become an Ohio Main Street community. So we have, and again, we were accepted earlier this year. And the great thing about it is is it provides us more resources than we already have through their networks in the state government. So it's a great thing, and it's a great recognition for us to have as a downtown.
It is a great honor, and like you said, great resources too. Let's talk about where we can get more information. If people want to find out more about downtown Findlay, want to find out what's going on, or more about restaurants and things they can do down here.
DowntownFindlay.com. Our website houses all the event information. We have a directory of restaurants, retailers, and different businesses in downtown, and they can find out about things happening as well. So we have an events calendar.
It seems like it's an area that is just going to continue to grow. I realize that you can't grow physically when you're downtown, but the kind of things that are going on as far as events and businesses that are popping up downtown is just an area that's going to keep growing and growing.
Yes, it is. So we're really excited about that, and it's a great time to be in Findlay and be a part of all that's happening.
You guys are doing some fantastic work, that's for sure. And I'm going to get some lunch down here. I'm going to go find one of these fantastic restaurants. It's a shame it's not a little later, because I would have to visit one of the wine bars, you know, or that it's not Wines Day Wednesday. That's what I need it to be. Visit downtownfindlay.com. You can find out anything you need to know. It's definitely a place you want to come visit. We'll be right back on Better Living.